Reverend Dr. Gilberto Rosado for Traffic Multiplex. Today we're going to talk about Instagram. Instagram and obviously making money from Instagram. The issue with Instagram right off the bat is that Instagram, you can't really put like links that people can click on the photos that you're sharing. The issue about Instagram or the focus of Instagram linking is from your profile. It's to have people interested enough in what you're posting that they will then go and click through on your profile website link to see how they can proceed with what you're doing or what you're talking about. Which means then you need targeted traffic, you need targeted audiences. You need a message or you need a message that would invoke action. This is something else. You see, you just can't have like beautiful flowers on your Instagram and just tell them you want to check out my profile URL for an interesting thing or something. I mean, that's ridiculous. So you have to make sure that what you're doing on your Instagram is actually satisfying a need. It's communicating and connecting with a target audience that is also being nurtured through your account, through your posts towards purchasing. Through your link, through your affiliate link, or taking action with it. So you have to really have the elements together. You have to look at everything. You have to have the strategy in mind. Part of that strategy is the branding. What we call branding means the way your Instagram looks like, how the pictures play off each other, so that when they see your page, it looks interesting, it looks inviting, it looks, wow, you're spending time on this. So you just can't just throw images there, and then when you look at it, it looks just like a hodgepodge of photos or unmatching type of thing. So you want to look at what you're trying to do. You got to look at things like a certain type of character that you want your page to look like, and you need to use your brain in terms of trying to find something or a system that creates a pattern of images when you post it, because you have to understand how Instagram posts. And how then they end up in it's like a gallery, 3 across or so. And so how they are going to line up and how the pictures, look with each other, and then how the whole page looks. So when someone goes to your page, they should see this is a nice page. So in other words, that's what you're trying to achieve for that part. You're trying to achieve that whenever they go to your page, they say, oh, this is a nice page. It's really nice. That adds some credibility to you. It adds that you're paying attention, that you're really not just on Instagram to fool around. You are very serious in what you're doing. And it probably instills a sense that you know what you're talking about as well. So if you're an authority, if you're trying to be an authority and you're using Instagram, your page has to look like you know what you're talking about. So that's what you have to look at. That's branding. So again, that takes different forms depending on what you're selling, what you're trying to sell. Okay, so that's a big area in and of itself. I'm sure if you look online, you can find a lot of information on that and how to do that. So that's, and then obviously your strategy and what's the message. And again, the message is appealing to those who have the they want for what you have as a product, which is linked only through your profile. So again, look at the distance from looking at the Instagram post. It's a picture, it may have like a meme, it may have some messages on it, and then it actually has some text in the post itself, right? Um, so you have to get them from here, from liking it and sharing it, which is what really you want them to do. But also you want somebody seeing this to also take action. So out of curiosity, out of the appeal, they will want to go and look at your website to see where I can find more information about what you're talking about, or it's hopefully I can find something on your profile page that will give me more info, because this is exactly what I'm looking for. So you want to make sure you're able to connect to that person, and then when they go there, the link should go into your sales funnel for that product. But don't make it so this. You see, it's a lot of distance. Then when they hit the link, they're leaving Instagram. It's a lot of distance. Ooh, they are being teleported to a different dimension. You got to be careful, because when you teleport them out to this different dimension, don't make it so different. You're going to freak them out. And I'm using the terms loosely, but it means you're distancing them from feeling comfortable about buying. That's what you have to avoid. So you need to make it all cohesive. If there's a way that the things that you've shown throughout your Instagram account, you can bring that into the sales funnel so that it has the similar character to it, so they can feel, this is like the same thing that I've been seeing, and it's the same thing I reacted to and clicked through. That is your best bet right there. Then obviously they'll be looking at whatever the sales page, some video. If you're looking for email, you're always getting the email, so you should always send them to a landing page that is branded with the way you branded Instagram, your Instagram account, and so that it's like a natural connection mentally from your profile to this landing page. And then obviously they came here because they're looking to do something. They need information. They want to do something. So give them that opportunity. 1, 2, 3. Let them give you the email. Send them whatever it is to email. Remember, don't let them just download it. You're going to send it through the email that they provide. That way you know that that's the good email. You got to do these type of things to make sure you get the right email, good emails. And then you send them to the product itself. And that's the best way you're going to be able to do some selling on Instagram. Again, the more distance you have from what you're doing on Instagram to that final product, the less sales you have. The effect of it is so diminished. It's not funny and almost makes it not worthwhile doing. The ones that I've seen, that when I was doing some research into this, the ones that I see that are really making the money are the ones that have practically their own product. And you don't need to create your own product. You can go to manufacturers, and you can go to the foreign ones on AliExpress and look for products that are created and can be branded, and you put your own brand. You got to do this. This is the way to do it. You get your own brand. You have them print up your box, put your name or a name that you want for this product, and you just have to do that whole thing. And then the branding of the box, then you carry that into the branding of your Instagram, the branding of the funnel system, and you just carry it through. And that way, you can get into either the drop shipping with your label, or if there's no other way to do it, the manufacturer doesn't allow you to do that, you have to buy it and then hold it yourself. So then you do that, and then you'll actually do the shipping from your home or from your store, your warehouse, which way you want to do it. But that method seems to be the most effective because you control the brand. So you're actually controlling the branding, and Instagram is all about branding, it's images. And if you can have a similar branding carried through, right through Instagram, right to the product, it's like perfect. You got to think about what I'm saying. The same look and feel of your Instagram, the the sales page, landing page, video, logos, and the landing page itself. It could be simple as coloration, as a light design, whatever your product is, and then they go from there. You have the PDF or whatever you're giving for the email that you're going to be sent, branding there, same thing, and then the person goes to the actual product page and sees again the same branding. You see how powerful that is? It's just, it keeps it close to their ease and comfort and their decision, because they already made a decision to look into this and possibly buy it. So again, you need to preserve that space, that vision, that area of decision and readiness. You need to preserve it as much as possible in order to preserve the potential of a conversion with that. The more you drift away because of laziness from that branded lock-in, the more sales you lose, because that's a leak. That's something that you're not paying attention to, and you're making people uncomfortable. Those people that are uncomfortable, they don't feel uncomfortable. They just feel that, I'm not going to buy this yet or whatever. The excuses come to the mind, and they don't know where the excuse comes from, but it actually comes from this distance. You're creating more and more of a distance. This is true in all of your funnels. You're creating more and more of distancing in their subconscious, and then this creates more strength to any objections they have. They don't feel good about it. Something about it is that they feel uneasy about it, and that's the reason. It's your own doing. You made it something that causes them a little bit of unease, which they interpret as not feeling like buying this now. Okay, so that you understand what's happening. So Instagram can be working for you. Now, again, you're depending on people liking and sharing your post. Now, if you had 100, 1,000, 10,000 people liking and sharing your post, wouldn't that be effective like today? See, so with all of these strategies that are going out there, and social platforms upon which to do your marketing and set up sales funnels for, realize that all of them would benefit from a system like Traffic Multiplex. Because in a system like Traffic Multiplex, you have already hundreds and thousands of people that are going to be sharing your Instagram posts and talking about it and connecting other people to it. So that is something that you need to leverage. Okay, it takes a little while to develop that potential. Then this is the reason why you need to start. It's as simple as that. So again, no software and no great program out there will help you do as much as Traffic Multiplex will help you. So you might as well just do that. Save yourself thousands of dollars in coaching and mentoring fees, just to realize that you're really struggling to get a lot of people to share your stuff, and you're hoping they do, and you're doing the right things, and eventually they do. But how about if you would have had hundreds and thousands of people from the beginning? See? Or even eventually, because some of you don't even get to that high. So I would recommend if you're thinking about Instagram as a strategy, remember the things I told you. I think one of the best patterns or methods is the drop shipping or the branding is even better. It has to be branded by you, and that way you can control that brand all the way into your social platform and keep that funnel branded, right? And that will maximize the, at least psychologically, your conversions from the audience. But always, traffic multiplex will be the most important and vital thing for you to really ring up those numbers to a high degree and really make something profitable happen for you. So that's the difference of that traffic multiplex does, and I hope you guys take advantage of that opportunity, and also of this one, because if you're going to do any work online, you're trying to make money, why not earn a guaranteed income by qualifying for a salary from this project at classoforum.com, 50K job 5D, which gives you the access to the traffic multiplex system and gives you 5 to 6 months of training while you're qualifying for that income that will come in for a steady 12 months while you keep working yourself with Instagram or whatever other system or program you're trying to do. I think that's the smart money right there. Take care, and thanks for watching. Here's what you got to do right now.